just hope to bounce back from tonight. It's a lot of things that we know we can clean up and didn't necessarily play like ourselves that second half. And this year we've done a really good job of responding, so I look forward to us responding and playing better on Thursday.
The Celtics lose a tough one, man, and there's a lot to say about this game, but the biggest thing you have to talk about is just move on to the next one. However, I'm going to start this video off a little bit different, and I'm actually going to talk about where I thought we went the most wrong. Obviously, you can talk about the whole fourth quarter where we barely scored the ball and they destroyed us, right? But I thought the biggest thing in the game was right here, man. Down by 1, 15 seconds left, maybe 18 seconds left once we touch the basketball. But my thing is here, why are we not going faster, okay? Now, my reasoning by saying that is, right, we have this mismatch. You have Jason Tatum versus Jared Allen. Why are we not just attacking, right? Why are we not just attacking, blowing by him? You have plenty of space here to draw some contact and go to the free throw line. But the biggest thing to say here is you're down by 1, okay? So worst case scenario, you shoot it, you miss it, right? You're down by 1, you have to foul, right? Go to the free throw line and you're still down by 3 with 2 timeouts left. What are we doing taking our time? And I get it, a lot of you guys just want to be like, let's just take the game winner. Let's do the best, the craziest thing, like the flashiest thing is hitting a game winner, right? But this is basketball. Sometimes you have to be smarter than, flashier, right? In this case scenario, you would have 2 possessions with both the chance to tie or take the lead, okay? And let's not mention the fact that they could go down and miss a free throw. So in my opinion, right here, instead of just standing around, pointing around, yes, maybe we got this mismatch. We like this a little bit better here with Tatum versus Darius Garland. But with 8 seconds, you need to make something happen. That way, if we miss it, we can get another shot at a 3 with the timeouts that we have. I thought this was terrible. I don't like this play at all. And not to mention another thing, Jaylen Brown didn't touch the ball in the fourth quarter. Did not touch the ball in the fourth quarter, right? You draw 2 here. I mean, this, and I knew it. If you guys watch the live stream, if you guys aren't subscribed, by the way, make sure you guys subscribe to the family. Join the channel, man. We are going to be live streaming every single Celtics game, reacting to it live on stream, so make sure you guys join, man. It's free, doesn't cost anything. But what is this, right? Just bringing the clock all the way down for the game winner, getting double teamed. I mean, is this the best shot? And I know, listen, Jason Tatum, an MVP candidate right now, not the best game winner shooter, right? Has not made too many game winners. I don't hate it, but I just thought that there was the ability to make things happen. And a lot of people were saying, oh, if there was no foul there, should have been easy tipping for the Celtics. But in reality, the time would have ran out. I mean, you look at when he shoots his ball, boom, they call a foul there. And realistically, we should have had probably a little bit more time here. I mean, let me just go look, see when he was fouled. So, boom, they're going to call a foul there. We should have had 1.6 seconds, but either way, there was an offensive foul or a jump ball, I think. I don't even remember what happened at the end, but it's just tough. And listen to, what Joe Mazzulla had to say about the game as well.
Yeah, I mean, we got to go faster there, but I thought D. White got the matchup we wanted into it, and we just got to play a little bit faster. So down 1 in that situation, you try to get a couple more possessions, and we just got to get into it faster, go faster, and try to extend the game.
Did you think about, I mean, obviously, like,
I call one
out, yeah, like earlier when they start.
Yeah, I called one at 4.6, but they didn't see it.
At the end of the day, what happened being up 20 points going into the fourth quarter, that should never happen. At the very least, though, I think this does help as a learning experience. I think at some point you sit back and realize these times, going through these moments, these stretches will help you at the end of the season. Now, obviously, it didn't go in the way we wanted it to go, but at the end of the day, I do think at some point in time we will realize that this does in fact help us, because these droughts, these plays, these stretches will happen in the NBA playoffs and maybe even in the NBA finals if we do get there, and we're going to have to know how to adjust in these moments. I think we can take a lot of the film. I think we can take a lot of the advantages we had but didn't, succeed in the areas. I think we can take those, look at them, study them, and be better next time it happens. It's a tough way to go out, up 20 points. I mean, we haven't had a loss like this since, the Warriors' first game, right? And then you look back to last season, we were doing this all last season. So the good news is we are still the best team in the NBA. The good news is we are still really, really talented. And the good news is one bad game doesn't define you as long as you don't let it define you. But let me know in the comments down below how you guys feel about this, man. I really didn't even want to sit here and make this video. Shout out to Dean Wade. Shout out to all the Cavaliers players who just absolutely lit it up in the fourth quarter. Again, why is Jaylen Brown not touching the ball in the fourth quarter? You know, something that was very interesting in this game is JB started off terribly, right? But he heated up from the, midway second quarter through the third. He was really, really efficient as Jason Tatum slowly started to decline his efficiency from the field in this game. But we continue to see Jason Tatum handle the ball and JB just never really touch it. I didn't like that aspect. I wanted to see, JB get a little bit more opportunity here. Just wasn't able to touch the ball. And I thought that, was a major reason we could have lost this game as well. But at the end of the day, a loss is a loss. We got to adjust. We got to be better. And, it starts on Thursday when we're going to take on the Denver Nuggets. But real quickly before we end off this video, check out what Kristaps Porzingis and Joe Mazzulla finished off talking about in the post-game conference. Just want to let you guys know how they felt because, honestly, I don't know how I feel yet, man. It's still tough. A morning later, I'm still like, damn, man, we should be on a 12-game winning streak. But it's all right. We'll adjust.
We've talked about game management and end of quarters being important in that, so give them a little life going out of there. And I thought we went cold. I thought we had some really good possessions where we didn't make the shot, and then I thought we had some tough shots, and then credit to them. I thought, Wade played really well, and I thought they made plays down the stretch,
Yeah, they got on a run, on a crazy run. And we didn't execute that well. This is, again, I haven't watched it back or nothing, just from the feeling. But they got really hot. Dean Wade, made the game for them, He went 1 for 4, I think, to start the game, and then 5 for 5 rest of the third and fourth. So hats off to him. He made that happen and pulled them out of a tough spot. Looked like the game was ours to take, and we didn't close it out. And gave him a little bit of life. Crowd got into it, and that was it. That was it. Good loss for us.
Why do you say that? Yeah.
No, because I think it's healthy. I think it's healthy for us. We do have a feeling that we're pretty much we're gonna win every game. We're invincible. We're gonna win this game, no matter what happens. We're we got this. A little bit of that feeling is always there. It's maybe healthy, but it's also healthy to get a loss here and there to kind of all right, here we go. Let's recalibrate a little bit and have that attention to detail again. So I think it's completely fine, and I think it's necessary for us to keep building.